Hi, I'm Emma and I'm going to teach how to put in, take out and store your contact lenses. What you'll need is a bright room, a mirror, your contact lenses and your Edit Eye Care Solution set. And of course you always need to wash your hands. If you're putting your contact lenses in over a sink, remember to put the plug in so that if you drop one, they don't get washed away. Don't forget to always put your makeup on after you've put your lenses in, and do both eyes. To insert the contact lens, place the contact lens on the end of your finger. Pull apart your bottom and upper eyelid and place the contact lens onto the white part of your eye. Move your eye around and blink until it settles onto your iris. Take the solution in kit out of the Edit Eye Care Solution set. Pour the solution into the case. To remove the contact lens, pull apart your eyelids. Place your finger onto the contact lens and drag it to the side of your eye and pinch to remove. Make sure you put the correct lens into the labelled case. So that's how you put in and take out your contact lenses.